How's it going, everyone? So today, what we're gonna be doing is a 1 day in life of real estate wholesaler. I'm a one-person team, so I do everything myself. So I'm gonna be guiding you guys through the day. I got a lot planned that we're gonna be doing. I got my tea ready. My eyes are still sleepy because it's 6:11 in the morning. I wake up about 5:30, 6 a.m. every day. I go to gym, but today is my rest day, so But either way, long story short, let's get into it. I'll guide you guys through the day. Alright guys, so I was gonna record how I get some leads, but for some reason my software, my computer is just not about it today. But either way, so kind of to give you a rundown what we did. Right now I found leads on Proption. I've talked about on different videos before that I use Proption for my leads. So we found some leads. There's a special list I pulled and it's about 450 properties. So what we're gonna do today, now I pulled that list. We're waiting till I'm skip tracing that list. I use batch leads to skip trace my leads, and now I'm waiting for the results. When the results come in, I'll punch it in my system. We're gonna text them, but we can't really text them yet because it's still 6:50 in the morning. I wake up about 5:30, 5:40 every day. By about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm ready to rock and roll. As to I did everything that I need to do before. Reaching out to people. So today I'm going to skip trace that list. I'm gonna text that list. I have 3 more lists to text. I got old leads that I've contacted before. I have leads that I found with Mike on my Drive to Dallas video. If you haven't seen that, check that out. And third thing is that I have some leads from text that a lot of times what you're gonna get from text is people are gonna ask you how much, and then when you ask them, because I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out if there's a way to do it differently, but I have to ask them what are the potential repairs on the property so I can come up with a fair offer. A lot of times people are not gonna answer that for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if that feels like a sensitive information, but I don't know. I don't understand people and whatever. But either way, so they don't want to talk about it and they're not comfortable, or they just forget. I don't know, but I have about 40 or to 45 of those, and I also got a couple leads from my Facebook ads. So we have a bunch to get to today. I'm very excited. At 9 o'clock, I'm also going to run to the post office and send out some eBay items that I sold from my trash to cash. If you've never seen those episodes, you should check them out. I made some extra cash on the side while progressing my business because, why not? So right now, guys, so that's what's going on. And let's see when the time comes when we can start texting people. All right, guys, so it's 8:32. It's about time to start texting our potential homeowners that might be interested in selling. I really wish I could record my screen, but for some reason my software that I use to record my screen is like acting up today. I don't know what's up, but either way, I'm gonna show you guys anything that if any person comes through and if they're interested, and how I make offers and all that stuff. All right, guys, so the time is 9 a.m. 9:10. So far, what we've done, obviously, we skip traced it, we texted that list, and now, so what ended up happening is that a lot of those properties already have been skip traced, or I have texted them before. So the part that kind of sucks is that it was 490 properties, but after everything was like everything that we've texted before, or people that are doing our call list, it all ended up maybe like about 150 people. Maybe I think it was maybe like 200. So it kind of sucks. It's not as good a result as I really wanted. I wanted about 500 properties, but it's okay. I may have, if I wanted that many properties, I may have to attack different area. There's certain counties in Central Florida that I haven't attacked yet and I haven't tried. We might have to do that. But right now, So we texted those properties. Right now, I haven't really got anything good. I have one person that just texted me they want $350,000 for their property. It's in Sarasota, which is a good, good county that might be, might actually be worth that. It's not like someone in Cole County, the house that a mobile home, and they're like, we want $1 million. Like, okay, dude, well, good for you. But either way, so right now I'm going to the post office, gonna drop off the package. I sold one of my items, and then after that I'm coming back and I'm going to be getting a hold of some leads that I have talked to before. It's not going to be a lead, it's going to be actual leads that we had a conversation and they said they wanted to sell, and I actually talked to them on the phone multiple times, or they were waiting for some lawyer to do something or whatever it might be. I'm gonna get a hold of them now to see where they are standing at this moment, because what's important about cold calling is the timing. So right now I'm going to be getting a hold of people that I've talked to before, because even no matter what the time is, because they know me, there's a high chance of them actually answering me. Then after that, the good times for cold calling are between 11 a.m. and noon, because that's when a lot of people are taking their breaks and lunch and all that stuff, or they come back from lunch, they're still not into work too much, or a lot of people that I'm probably going to be calling are probably going to be elder people that don't work. So it's a good time because it's not too early in the morning or not too late in the afternoon. And then after that, we going later in the afternoon between 4 and 5 o'clock, we're going to be cold calling a lot of people as well. So we have, like I said, right now it's 9:15 already. We're going to be talking to people that I know. Then between 11 and noon, we're going to be talking to the people that I haven't really talked to. I just texted them before, and we're going to do the same thing between 4 and 5. In between that time, between 12 and 4, I'm going to be figuring out what we can do, because I am trying to put up signs today as well. Put up the bandit signs. But the thing with bandit signs is it's a Wednesday, so it's not the best day to put up bandit signs, but I might still do it. Depends on the area, depends, like I'm out of Brandon, Florida, and in Brandon, Florida, for some reason my signs don't stay up a while. But if you go to a couple other cities in Central Florida, like in Polk County, they have been staying for a longer time. So that I still get calls on those actually. And the other day, past weekend, I got a call on those signs as well. And so I think that might be my better option, if I could drive somewhere and put up signs somewhere over there. But I guess we're going to see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna ship the item, go to the bank, get some money out, and then we can roll from there. Alright guys, so we're about to get into it. We're about to start calling some people. I got my water, got my microphone, ready to rock and roll, and let's go. Well, the first one of the day, and obviously the voicemail is probably what we're gonna hear the most today. So what I do also is that I actually have a second screen. Every time I call someone, whatever the result is, I'm recording that so that I know where that lead stands. All right, let's go to call number 2. See.
Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to get a hold of Brian.
Sure.
Hey, how's it going? I've spoken to you before. My name is Ralph from Good Times Real Estate. We've spoken over text, we didn't talk on the phone. But we spoken about your property down there in Bartow, and I told you that I was thinking about paying about $80,000. You said you might be interested, but you actually never got back to me. So I'm just reaching out to see if you are interested, or if there was like a better time I can, because I know some people need to think about it for a little bit longer to figure out what they're gonna do. Do you have any interest in selling that property in Bartow?
No, not right now.
Not right now. I mean, that's not a big deal. Is there like a good, a good time frame I should follow back with you, and maybe a month or 2 or something?
No, not really.
Not really? Okay. Well, not a big deal. I mean, if something does change, this is my phone number. I'm actively buying in Polk County. So if something does change, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy, to go through with our deal.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much, sir. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, well, this guy, not interested. Even though I did reach out to him, he said what he told me before is that he actually has renters in there, so,
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to get a hold of James.
I'm his assistant. What do you want James for?
Oh, I've spoken to him before over text about his property in Tarpon Springs, Florida, and I'm a real estate investor. Sorry?
Yeah, that property's not for sale.
No, okay, yeah, because he asked me how much will you offer, so, and then I can never get a hold of him, so that's why I was curious to see.
Why? Did you want to offer something on that property?
Yeah, what I was actually trying to do is, because I purchased properties as is, I know some properties that I get a hold of, they don't need any repairs, and if that's the case, then I don't, I don't bother those people anymore. I don't bother those homeowners. Most of the time, I look for properties that may need some kind of repairs, and I offer services of buying properties as is. So yeah,
well, that property's an unusual property to begin with. He has a large real estate portfolio, and that's a personal, emotional property for him.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Do you know by any chance if he has any other property that he might be interested in selling?
Right now, no. He's not really interested in selling.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I understand. Well, thanks for your time for your time today, and hope you have a good day.
Thank you for your support.
All right, thank you. Bye bye. Guys, so it's almost 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock. So far what we got done is I've called multiple leads. I actually, from one of the texts, I received a guy that he's interested in selling his condo in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm gonna go check it out tomorrow. The price seems okay, if everything is as he describes it is, because he says it doesn't need any remodeling, but they say that a lot, and then they no, you go there and it's freaking needs a new roof. No, well, condo I doubt it, but needs a new freaking flooring, ceiling, walls, whatever. They're just a little bit of repairs. It's not a big deal, whatever, man. But we'll see. I mean, the price seems reasonable, so we'll check that out and see how that works out. Besides that, we are also working on. I still haven't finished with all my leads. I did receive another lead on Facebook today. I've reached out. They haven't answered their phone. I texted them as well. So we'll see. Hopefully they will, they will contact me back here very soon. And then yeah. So besides that, we're just following up with all the leads that we have. I followed up with some old leads and trying to find some new. It's 3 o'clock. So at about 4 is when I'm gonna start calling again, because that's when people get off work and stuff like that. So I got about another 15 leads to go through. That's when I'm gonna start calling, and we'll go from there. I'm not gonna put up signs today, but I will eventually. Actually, I'm getting a call. Let me answer that. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Okay, and before I let you go, I mean, by the way, this is gonna be my phone number. So when I call you back with any kind of offer, this will be the phone number, and my name is Ralph. But the question I have is, before I let you go, I asked this because I at least want to have an idea, because as an investor, obviously, the cheaper I get the property, the better for me, but I want to at least know we're in the same ballpark with you. So let's say, I'm not saying this is what the property is worth, but let's say you wanted $100,000 for the property, and for me only 50 works. I don't want to call you with a 50 because there's no point. But if I can get close to that 100, at least I would call you and we can see what we can make work. Can you at least give me like a range you were looking for, maybe to get for it?
Can you give me a second, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have the value on the appraisal. You tell me, what is it worth to you?
Okay, well, so you don't really have any particular number in mind that you would like to get for it?
You tell me. I mean, I'm looking for something that I'm able to take care of a few things, but first I
Okay.
need to know what is your offer. So it's more serious. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I understand. Well, I mean that's not a big deal, you know. I will still, whatever my offer is, I'll come in, I'll come back and I'll let you know. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. If it works for you, it's great. Or you know, if we can meet somewhere in the middle, will be perfect anyway. You know, so. But I don't like when people just take it personal when I give a low offer. I'm like, I'm not trying to say your property is not worth something, but I have to make sure that I do the right, you know, for my business as well. That's all. You know, it's in the end of the day. Okay, well, I'm gonna be working on that today, tomorrow. I got a couple other properties to look at. So, and then I will probably give you a call before the end of the day tomorrow. Give you a call from this number and at least give you an idea what offer I was looking at.
Okay.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. I hope you get a good rest of your day. And by the way, what was you said your name is Nick, right? Yeah, right. So,
Yes.
okay, awesome. All right, Nick, I appreciate it. Hope have a good rest of your day.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Well, so we did some research. This guy was, you know, he's interested in selling. Freaking PropStream says it's worth about 100 grand. I don't think it's worth that much. PropStream is not always correct. Plus, it's Hardy County, and I'm very skeptical. This would be my first property that I would actually invest in Hardy County. So, I gotta be very careful about this one and make sure that there's gonna be, you know, someone that's gonna want to freaking buy it. It's very interesting. We're gonna see ya. Because there's about a couple properties right now in the area that were sold 3 months ago or something that were smaller that went for about 122,000. There's one that was freaking sold end of 2019. It was sold for 150,000. So it's interesting to see what that's my work. I mean, I enjoy exploring different areas in general, so it's pretty cool. So this is awesome. So we got this going. So right now, so far it's like 4 or 5 leads. Let's get it rolling, baby. Alright guys, so time is 6:30 p.m. I can't text people at this moment, but I don't have a list right now to text. So then the idea would be that I work on something that I already acquired throughout the day. So I got a bunch of leads that I'm interested in. I had to run to Target, get a new notebook because I use so much paper, probably not really good for the environment, but I prefer to write it down instead of type it up. I like writing stuff down. So yeah, so you know, I'm gonna work on some leads. So today, so far, what we have is number 1 was a lead. There's actually 2 properties. They have 4 properties, but I'm only interested in 2. 2 of them are commercial lots. I can find cash buyers for commercial lots, and I may even try after I get the residential property, but I want to start with residential because it's something that I know how to do, and then maybe try commercial as well. So they have 1 home and 1 lot in Brooksville, Florida. This other guy has two properties in Brooksville. This person has a property in Wauchula. I'm checking out that place in St. Petersburg tomorrow, so that's 6. Then also I had a request over Facebook today, which is gonna add up to 7. I haven't been able to get a hold of the person, but I'm gonna do my best to do that. And then yeah, I'm just following back with some old leads and see if someone comes through. But that's about it. So that's everything that's going on right now, and I actually went maybe a little bit more than half the list. So I'm gonna cut today short, and then tomorrow I'm starting back up. We're gonna go to see the property and then get a hold of the rest of the leads and see what we can do. Okay, so this is the end of the part 1. Check out the part 2 to find out if I was able to close on this deal, if I was able to even acquire the deal, talk to the owner. I don't know, was I able to? I guess you're gonna find out. I'm very excited myself. If I can even close it, that would be pretty awesome. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Like the video and leave in the comments if you have any questions about the process, or you just like for me to record some kind of video or any other part of the day that I go through every day. Either way, I appreciate it, guys, and peace.